Oh my God.
Primero lo cruzamos, ¿no? Así.
Sí, pues, no va a caer. Si quieren lo... Que queda un poquito más allá del este.
Our guy back here is holding the rope. It's attached to that big branch up there that's going to come down. Best way we can do this is for him to yank on that or hold it up, keep it from falling back on Omar there. I don't know why they cut where they do, but he's the expert. So, and this tree has been here for a long time. I've been here 2.5 years, and it needed to be trimmed then, and it didn't get done last year either. So what we'll end up with, if I can back up here now, show you the two here next to me across the street. And that's not the way a lot of tree experts in the United States would do it, but these are Tulipan Africanos. If you see over there in the distance, that one has been pruned back hard some years back, and so it has nice round shape now. And that's the motive here. Mine has grown quite tall and shouldn't be so tall. It gets unmanageable. This should have been done long ago. Anyway, it also has, they call it plaga, which is the plague. But that's not a disease. It's just anything that invades a tree, like a vine. There's a vine there I have a still shot I'll show you later. But anyway, around here, the neighborhood ficus trees have been trimmed. This palm really needs to be done. It's coming up right next to the ficus, which I think is pretty cool. Around here, my 2 ficus trees were done at least a month ago, 2 months. Omar does these trees all year. He is the primary tree guy. He's got a couple of helpers. He works here full time. And down here below in the hat is, I always forget, is it Manuel? He is the boss of the gardeners. I think there are 11, well, let me think. That's wrong. 5, 6 gardeners that do trees and bushes full time. They sweep the leaves and trash from the streets, and the purpose for that is to prevent it getting into the sewer system. We have our own sewer system here. It's kind of fragile. We have to be careful of it. But now the younger guy here, I don't know if he's on the staff now or not. And beyond him is Juan. He is piling stuff into the cart, and I help him sometimes. It's a thankless job. Look at the big piles here. Okay, so we're pulling tight on this, hoping to crack it loose. A bit ago, you saw the one come crashing down. It was about half that size. Well, it's starting to loosen just a little, but not enough. Omar doesn't want to cut too deeply because he's standing in its way. We don't have much recourse here. It will swing back towards him when it does come loose. And that's their purpose here, is to get it up and away from him when it does finally crack loose. They're hoping that he can let it stay attached until he gets away from it, and then they break it loose. Meanwhile, I'm going to be ready to run. Yeah, see, it's... Oh yeah, there it goes. Oh yeah, nice, perfect. He was out of the way, but barely. he had his foot there to push it back. Oh dear, that's scary for me. You know, in Omaha, I had two very, very large trees taken completely down. Both were full-day projects. So this is just a minor trim, but still these pieces are really heavy. All right. Omar is just out of sight there, but I would like to point out that I failed to get a good picture. As I just was beginning to start taking pictures, I came to this window and he was actually standing on that branch there, that big limb that was out to there. And he stood on it with a ladder below him in order to cut the branch that's over here. Anyway, I didn't get that picture. It was actually kind of frightening, but that's it. And then when it cut loose, it broke down into the bushes here. Look. Omar is right in the middle along the edge of the house. And I was downstairs not paying attention and this big one came down. I missed it. So this is this last big chunk that came down a bit ago. Really big piece. Normally you wouldn't take such a big piece, but more cut it into pieces as you work, but this worked best in the end. Here, Omar was showing me the vine that gets into these trees. Oh, it's this one. This is the tree. That's el árbol. And this is the thing that gets into it and kind of strangles the plant, he says. It's actually this here. What? See this here with the little leaves? Oh, look at that. How it's attached. I never saw that before. It attaches to the tree and grows into it almost. Look at that. And that's the normal tree here, okay? And then this is the viney thing here. I didn't realize it was so, look at this. Okay, this shows the tree, the woody tree, and the vine that's growing around it. Amazing. Here the guys are chopping up the big limbs from one pile and moving it over to another pile, and Juan has carted away at least half of it already. They're back from lunch. It looks like somebody's in the tree. Let's go out and see. I had a loose tile up there. I hope he was able to straighten it out. I might escape with little damage. Come around here. Let's see if I can do this without too much. Now the sun is just wrong. It's like 1 o'clock or so. I'm going to back up. I'm actually quite a ways away. I'm 30 feet, 40 feet away. Oh no, just when I thought I wanted to. My neighbor came home. I'm in a bad place for sun. Yeah, that's the bad thing about cutting such large pieces, is that they're awfully heavy and could do some damage coming down. Okay, all for now. Yeah, just a little left and we're done. Oh, that's already cut off. That's right, it was just caught. Well, that's going to look different. But at least it's not on the roof now.